The sunlight slips across the floor like it knows this room by heart. A record spins, the needle drops, and that's where mornings always start. The kettle hums a quiet tune, the city wakes beyond the glass. But in between these little sounds, I let another moment pass. A favorite mug, a favorite chair, the scent of coffee in the air. Nothing extraordinary here, and that's exactly why I care. The world can wait a little while, the inbox doesn't need my eyes. Right now there's only rhythm and a slowly brightening sky. I don't need a reason, I don't need a plan. Some days are beautiful just because they can. Let it roll, let it flow, like the sunlight through the room. Take it slow, feel the groove like a flower coming into bloom. One more song, one more smile, one more moment to believe. Life gets lighter somehow when you give yourself room to breathe. The street below begins to move, a bicycle, a passing train. The neighborhood is finding its beat, like music running through its veins. A baker opens up the shop, the smell of bread drifts down the block. A dog pulls gently on a leash, someone glances at the clock, but nobody seems in a hurry. The morning hasn't picked a side, it's floating somewhere in between the dream and the daylight outside. And every little ordinary thing feels brighter than it did before. Maybe happiness is always lived behind an open door. No destination calling, no race I have to win. The best part of the morning is simply being in it. Let it roll, let it flow, like the sunlight through the room. Take it slow, feel the groove like a flower coming into bloom. One more song, one more smile, one more moment to believe. Life gets lighter somehow when you give yourself room to breathe. The record reaches side B now, the coffee's almost gone. The shadows move across the wall and quietly carry on. I think about the days ahead, the things I need to do, but none of them feel heavy now beneath this softer view. The music finds another pocket, the bass line gently pulls me in. A simple rhythm, nothing more, yet somehow it feels like medicine. Maybe every good day starts with moments people overlook. A little sunlight by the window and time enough to look. We spend so much of our lives trying to get somewhere else, but maybe the sweetest mornings are the ones we spend as ourselves. No pressure, no performance, no need to be anything new, just a song, a little light, and a rhythm carrying through. Let it roll, let it flow, like the sunlight through the room. Take it slow, feel the groove like a flower coming into bloom. One more song, one more smile, one more moment to believe. Life gets lighter somehow when you give yourself room to breathe. As the city finds its rhythm and the day begins to move, I'll carry this feeling with me, and I'll carry this groove.
take the same road every Saturday, past the houses painted pale and blue. The air still holds a little bit of night, but the morning's already breaking through. A bicycle rolls down the avenue, a sparrow lands beside the sign. The city's finding its rhythm slowly, and somehow it matches mine. The bakery light is glowing softly, half a block before I arrive. And there's something about that feeling that makes the whole street come alive. I know the sound of the front doorbell, I know the smell before I walk in. Like an old familiar melody I've loved since I was a kid. Some things never lose their magic, no matter how many times you've been. Fresh bread around the corner, warm hands, warm morning air, the kind of little happiness you find when you're not looking anywhere. Fresh bread around the corner, a smile from across the room. Life feels a little lighter when the day begins this smooth. The shelves are lined with golden colors, croissants, rolls, and cinnamon swirls. Someone's laughing by the counter, someone's reading yesterday's world. The radio's playing something jazzy, soft enough to blend with the crowd. The drummer's riding on the cymbals, keeping everything moving somehow. A paper bag and a cup of coffee, a seat beside the window pane. I watch the neighborhood unfolding like sunshine after rain. No big plans waiting for me, no place I need to be. Just a quiet hour in the morning, and that's enough for me. The best moments don't announce themselves, they just arrive and stay a while. Fresh bread around the corner, warm hands, warm morning air, the kind of little happiness you find when you're not looking anywhere. Fresh bread around the corner, a smile from across the room. Life feels a little lighter when the day begins this smooth. Outside the streets are getting busier, the city starts to find its pace. But inside this little bakery, time moves in a different way. The baker waves as I get up, the bell rings one more time. A simple morning, nothing special, yet it stays on my mind. Maybe joy is built from moments too small to make the news. A warm hello, a favorite place, and music with a groove. I step back into the sunlight with coffee and bread in hand, feeling like the day ahead might be better than I planned. We spend so much time chasing the next thing down the road. Sometimes the sweetest memories are the ones we already know. A familiar face, a favorite song, a street you've walked for years. The simple things grow richer every time they reappear. Fresh bread around the corner, warm hands, warm morning air, the kind of little happiness you find when you're not looking anywhere. Fresh bread around the corner, a smile from across the room. Life feels a little lighter when the day begins this smooth. The city keeps on turning, the hours drift along, but I remember this feeling long after this morning's gone. Fresh bread around the corner, warm hands, warm morning air, the kind of little happiness that's always waiting there.
are still half asleep as I wander through the light. Storefront windows catch the morning and turn the pavement golden white. A distant train is rolling softly somewhere beyond the rooftops high, and the clouds move slow above me like they're taking their own time. I pass a flower shop preparing buckets lined along the wall. A man unlocks a wooden doorway as the sunlight starts to fall. There's no destination waiting, no appointment on my mind, just the simple joy of moving at a pace that's hard to find. The city hasn't found its hurry, and neither have I. Empty streets, warm sun, the day has just begun. Every corner holds a story, every shadow seems to run. Empty streets, warm sun, moving with no one, following the rhythm of a morning built for fun. A cafe opens down the block, chairs are stacked beside the door. Someone sweeps the front sidewalk like they've done 1,000 times before. A bicycle glides past slowly, the rider humming to a tune, the kind of song that feels familiar on a quiet Sunday afternoon. Though it's still early in the morning, the world already feels alive. Not because it's loud or busy, but because it takes its time. I stop beside a little park and watch the branches gently sway. The smallest things seem brighter at the start of every day. No pressure in the distance, no need to race ahead. Empty streets, warm sun, the day has just begun. Every corner holds a story, every shadow seems to run. Empty streets, warm sun, moving with no one, following the rhythm of a morning built for fun. I think about the weeks behind me, all the noise I carried through, and somehow in this quiet moment everything feels lighter too. The sunlight reaches farther now, the sky turns brighter shades of blue, and every step becomes a reminder of how much beauty slips our view. There's a comfort in the ordinary, in the places that we know. The streets I've walked 100 times still have somewhere new to go. So I keep moving with the morning, letting thoughts come and leave, finding peace in little moments most people never see. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe it isn't running away. Maybe it's a quiet hour at the beginning of the day. A little space, a little light, a melody in motion, a chance to hear your own heartbeat above the city's ocean. Empty streets, warm sun, the day has just begun. Every corner holds a story, every shadow seems to run. Empty streets, warm sun, moving with no one, following the rhythm of a morning built for fun. The city starts to wake up and the morning carries on, but I'll keep this feeling with me long after it is gone. Empty streets, warm sun, the day has just begun, following the rhythm of a morning built for fun. And it's always got the morning light. The chair still creaks the way it used to, and somehow everything feels right. Outside the city keeps on moving, a steady rhythm down the avenue. But from behind this pane of glass, the whole world wears a softer view. The barista knows my order before I even say a word. A small familiar kindness that never goes unheard. Steam rises from the cup like a melody in the air, and for a while I lose myself in the comfort waiting there. The hours slow down, the noise fades away, and every little detail has something new to say. Window seat melody, sunlight dancing over me, coffee warm and records low, nowhere else I need to go. Window seat melody, life in perfect harmony, watching moments drift along like the rhythm of a song. A woman reads a paperback, a student sketches in a notebook. Someone laughs beside the counter, and someone else looks up from a book. The saxophone is softly playing somewhere through the cafe speakers, blending with the quiet voices and the clinking cups beneath it. A dog waits outside patiently, its owner sipping something sweet. The scene unfolds without a script, yet every moment feels complete. The sunlight shifts across the table, drawing patterns on the wood, and everything I usually overlook suddenly looks good. No grand occasion, no special event, just another morning wonderfully spent. Window seat melody, sunlight dancing over me, coffee warm and records slow, nowhere else I need to go. Window seat melody, life in perfect harmony, watching moments drift along like the rhythm of a song. I turn another page slowly, though I'm barely reading now. My attention keeps returning to the world beyond somehow. A bicycle passes by, a child points toward the sky. Clouds roll lazily above and disappear from sight. The bass line settles in deeper, the drummer finds a sweeter groove, and without even noticing, my shoulders start to move. Maybe that's what mornings do when you let them take their time. They remind you that the simplest days can feel quietly sublime. Not every memory begins with something big or new. Sometimes it starts with sunlight and a familiar view, a favorite song, a favorite seat, a cup warming both hands, and suddenly the ordinary becomes something grand. Window seat melody, sunlight dancing over me, coffee warm and records slow, nowhere else I need to go. Window seat melody, life in perfect harmony, watching moments drift along like the rhythm of a song. The city keeps on turning, the morning rolls along, but I remember this feeling long after it is gone. Window seat melody, sunlight dancing
up a worn-out book, the cover faded by the years. 1,000 fingerprints and moments still surviving somewhere here. The pages carry distant voices from places I have never been. Yet every line feels strangely close, like it knows where I've been. Outside the window people pass, each one chasing something new. But for a little while this story feels like the only thing that's true. The coffee's warm beside my hand, the record softly fills the air, and every word begins to settle like sunlight resting everywhere. Some roads are made for walking, some roads are made for dreams. Turning another page, watching the morning change. Every chapter brings me somewhere new. Turning another page, time begins to drift away, finding little pieces of myself between the lines I never knew. A train rolls quietly downtown, a shadow moves across the floor. The world keeps turning as it should, but I don't feel the need to hurry anymore. The characters begin to feel like people I have always known, their victories and small mistakes reflecting pieces of my own. The rhythm of the cafe grows, cups and conversations blend, like instruments inside a song that never really needs to end. A woman smiles across the room, a child laughs somewhere nearby. Small moments become part of the story as the hours drift by. Some stories stay on paper, some stories live inside. Turning another page, watching the morning change. Every chapter brings me somewhere new. Turning another page, time begins to drift away, finding little pieces of myself between the lines I never knew. The sunlight reaches farther now, the coffee cup is almost gone. The bass line settles deeper in and gently carries me along. A sentence catches me off guard, the kind that lingers in your mind, not because it's loud or clever, but because it feels kind. I close my eyes for just a moment and listen to the room breathe. The music, books and quiet voices moving with the same ease. Maybe that's what makes mornings special. They ask for nothing in return, just a little space to notice and a little time to learn. Every book is a doorway, every song is a road, every morning holds a feeling waiting to unfold. A melody, a line of prose, a thought you've never had. Sometimes the smallest discoveries become the best you've had. Turning another page, watching the morning change. Every chapter brings me somewhere new. Turning another page, time begins to drift away, finding little pieces of myself between the lines I never knew. The city grows a little louder, the day moves into view, but I'll carry this quiet feeling into everything I do. Turning another page, watching the morning change, finding little pieces of myself between the lines I never knew.
slide the record from its sleeve, like opening an old photograph. Tiny scratches tell their stories from another town that's past. The turntable begins to spin, slow and steady, smooth and round. Then the room changes completely when the needle finds the sound. A bass line rolls across the floorboards, the drums settle in behind. A little swing, a little soul, the perfect way to spend some time. Outside the window, cars are moving, people drift from place to place, but every worry loses weight when music fills the space. Some songs stay with you long after they've gone. Vinyl on the table, groove inside my soul. Every note feels familiar, like a place I've always known. Vinyl on the table, morning moving slow. Let the music write the story and let the rhythm flow. There's something in the imperfections, the crackle underneath the tune, a reminder that the best things don't always arrive brand new. The trumpet sings across the speakers like sunlight through an open door, and every phrase invites me to listen just a little more. The coffee's getting colder now, but I don't really seem to mind. The music keeps unfolding, one beautiful line at a time. A melody I loved for years still finds a different way to land. Every listen reveals another detail I somehow missed again. The best records grow richer every time they spin. Vinyl on the table, groove inside my soul. Every note feels familiar, like a place I've always known. Vinyl on the table, morning moving slow. Let the music write the story and let the rhythm flow. The drummer rides the pocket deeper, the bass begins to gently dance. My foot taps underneath the table without giving it a second chance. The city fades into the background, the room becomes its own small world, built from rhythms and memories and all the feelings they unfurl. I think about the years ahead and all the songs I haven't found, somewhere out there waiting patiently to turn another morning round. Maybe that's why I keep listening, why I keep coming back again. Every record holds a doorway to somewhere I've never been. A favorite song can change a day without a single word. A melody can hold a memory long after it's been heard. A spinning record, a cup of coffee, a little time to spare. Sometimes that's all it takes to find a little magic there. Vinyl on the table, groove inside my soul. Every note feels familiar, like a place I've always known. Vinyl on the table, morning moving slow. Let the music write the story and let the rhythm flow. The record reaches its ending, but the feeling lingers on, and I'll carry that rhythm long after the song is gone. Vinyl on the table, groove inside my soul. Every note feels familiar, like a place I've always known. No alarm pulling me from sleep, no rush waiting at the door. The sunlight settles on the blankets like it's been here before. The room is filled with quiet promise of a day that's all my own. No meetings, deadlines, notifications, just a peaceful kind of tone. The coffee starts its morning ritual, steam dancing through the air. A favorite record in the background, and not a single place to be there. Outside, the neighborhood is waking, but nobody seems in a race. The whole world feels a little softer, moving at an easier pace. The clock keeps ticking, but I don't mind. Today belongs to no one except this state of mind. Slow brew Saturday, let the hours drift away. Nothing waiting on the other side of this beautiful day. Slow brew Saturday, sunlight leading the way. Every little moment feels alive when I move this way. The newspaper rests upon the table, though I barely read a line. I keep getting distracted by the feeling of the time. The birds are holding conversation somewhere high above the street, and the drummer finds a pocket that makes my heart skip with the beat. A couple walks their dog together, a child rides a bicycle slow. Life unfolds without an audience and somehow steals the show. The bass line rolls beneath the morning like a river smooth and wide, carrying every little worry far beyond the other side. No destination calling, no reason to move fast. The best parts of the morning are the ones that simply last. Slow brew Saturday, let the hours drift away. Nothing waiting on the other side of this beautiful day. Slow brew Saturday, sunlight leading the way. Every little moment feels alive when I move this way. The coffee cup is nearly empty, but the feeling still remains, like the warmth of morning sunlight lingering after the rain. The guitar starts another phrase, the kind that makes you smile without even realizing you've been listening for a while. Maybe happiness is simple, maybe it's always been hidden in familiar places we overlook again. A favorite song, a second cup, a little room to breathe. The kind of things that quietly become the memories we keep. We spend so much time planning the days still yet to come. Sometimes the sweetest moments are the ones that don't need one. A gentle groove, a morning light, a sky so clear and blue. A reminder that the best things can be beautifully few. Slow brew Saturday, let the hours drift away. Nothing waiting on the other side of this beautiful day. Slow brew Saturday, sunlight leading the way. Every little moment feels alive when I move this way. The city keeps on turning, the weekend rolls along, but I'll remember this feeling long after it's gone. Slow brew Saturday, let the hours drift away. Every little moment feels alive when I move this way.
The first cup helped me wake up, the second helps me stay. somewhere between the quiet and the middle of the day. The sunlight's climbing higher, the shadows growing small. The neighborhood is fully moving, I can hear it through the wall. The record keeps on spinning, another side begins to play. The rhythm finds a different pocket and slowly pulls me in again. A notebook waits beside me, half filled with passing thoughts. They kinda seem to show up only when they're not being sought. The morning's still here, but it's changing shape. Second cup, feel it. Everything's in motion now. Still relaxed, but moving somehow. Second cup, feel it. A little spark inside the groove, like the whole day wants to move. Second cup, feel it. The world is open and wide, and I'm happy just to ride. The coffee shop grows louder with conversations and laughter. The soundtrack of a weekend with nowhere to get after. Someone's working on a sketchbook, someone's reading by the door. Someone's staring out the window, dreaming of something more. The drummer settles deeper, the bass line starts to dance. Every note feels effortless, like it happened by chance. The room is full of movement, yet nothing feels rushed. Every face and every voice blends into something lush. A little more energy, a little more light. Second cup, feel it. Everything's in motion now. Still relaxed, but moving somehow. Second cup, feel it. A little spark inside the groove, like the whole day wants to move. Second cup, feel it. The world is open and wide, and I'm happy just to ride. Ideas begin arriving without knocking at the door. The kind that hide in quiet places until you stop looking for more. I write a few lines in the notebook, then set the pen back down. Some thoughts are better carried by the rhythm than by sound. The sunlight fills the cafe, the tables glow like gold, and every ordinary detail feels worth a moment's hold. Maybe that's the secret to mornings that stay with you. Not what you planned to do, but what naturally came through. The best days don't always announce themselves. They don't demand attention. They arrive through little moments in quiet intention. A second cup, a favorite song, a melody that stays, and suddenly you're grateful for the shape of simple days. Everything's in motion now. Still relaxed, but moving somehow. Second cup, feel it. A little spark inside the groove, like the whole day wants to move. Second cup, feel it. The world is open and wide, and I'm happy just to ride. The music keeps on playing, the morning rolls along, and I'll carry this momentum long after this song is gone. Everything's in motion now. Still relaxed, but moving somehow.
The bell above the doorway rings, another face walks through. The room keeps adding little stories like it always seems to do. Someone's waving from the corner, someone's laughing by the bar, someone's talking about a road trip and how beautiful mornings are. The sunlight spills across the tables, painting patterns on the floor. The same scene I've seen 100 times, yet I keep coming back for more. The music settles in behind us, like a friend who knows the room, holding every conversation inside its easy groove. Some places feel familiar the moment you arrive. Neighborhood cafe, where the morning likes to stay. Every voice and every smile makes the day feel lighter somehow. Neighborhood cafe, where the music finds its way through the windows and the coffee steam and carries us away. A writer fills another notebook, a painter studies shades of blue, a student highlights pages trying to make a deadline come true. The barista moves with rhythm, like dancing through the day, turning ordinary moments into something worth the stay. A couple shares a pastry, a grandfather reads the news, a dog waits by the doorway, patient in the afternoon. And somehow all these separate lives meet beneath the same roof, connected by a melody and the comfort of the groove. Nobody planned this moment, yet everybody belongs. Neighborhood cafe, where the morning likes to stay. Every voice and every smile makes the day feel lighter somehow. Neighborhood cafe, where the music finds its way through the windows and the coffee steam and carries us away. The hours move a little faster, the room grows warmer now. The city outside finds its rhythm, but no one's rushing anyhow. The saxophone begins to wander above the bassline's steady flow, and every conversation rises then drifts away below. I look around and realize the reason I return isn't only for the coffee or the records that spin and turn. It's the feeling of connection in a world that moves so fast, the kind of place that reminds you some simple things still last. A favorite table, a familiar song, a face you've seen before. Little pieces of belonging can mean so much more than we ever notice when we're passing through, until one day we realize how much they carry us to. Neighborhood cafe, where the morning likes to stay. Every voice and every smile makes the day feel lighter somehow. Neighborhood cafe, where the music finds its way through the windows and the coffee steam and carries us away. The city keeps on moving, the sunlight shifts and fades, but the feeling of this place never really goes away. Neighborhood cafe, where the music finds its way through the windows and the coffee steam and carries us away.
falls across the counter, like it's got somewhere to be. Sliding slowly over coffee cups and dancing across the steam. The morning crowd keeps growing, one familiar face at a time. Everybody brings a different story, yet somehow they all fit the vibe. The register hums softly, grinder sings its tune. The soundtrack of another morning, still arriving far too soon. Someone's ordering the usual, someone's trying something new. The room keeps changing every minute, yet somehow stays true. The world keeps moving, one small moment at a time. Sunlight on the counter, golden through the room. Every little conversation finds a place inside the group. Sunlight on the counter, morning in full bloom. Life sounds a little sweeter when it's moving to this tune. A sketchbook opens near the window. A laptop wakes beside the wall. Two friends talk about old memories and laugh about them all. The barista spins and pivots like a drummer keeping time, turning simple cups of coffee into something by design. The bass line rolls beneath the room, steady as a city street, holding every voice together with a warm and easy beat. Outside the traffic's getting louder, the day is finding speed, but in here the rhythm feels exactly like what people need. No spotlight, no grand stage, just everyday life in motion. Sunlight on the counter, golden through the room. Every little conversation finds a place inside the groove. Sunlight on the counter, morning in full bloom. Life sounds a little sweeter when it's moving to this tune. The coffee cup beside me's empty, but I don't feel ready to leave. There's something in the atmosphere that makes me wanna stay and breathe. The trumpet takes a gentle solo, floating high above the crowd. The kind of phrase that turns your thoughts down from loud to not so loud. A woman waves from across the room, a stranger holds the door. The smallest acts of kindness seem to matter even more. Maybe that's what keeps us coming back to places we all know. Not only for the coffee, but for the feeling underneath it all. Every city has its rhythm, every room has its song, and sometimes all it takes is finding where you belong. A little sunlight, a little music, a familiar smile or two. The ordinary becomes extraordinary when life moves with a groove. Sunlight on the counter, golden through the room. Every little conversation finds a place inside the groove. Sunlight on the counter, morning in full bloom. Life sounds a little sweeter when it's moving to this tune. The city keeps on turning, the hours drift along, but I remember this feeling long after the morning's gone. Sunlight on the counter, golden through the room. Life sounds a little sweeter when it's moving to this tune.
shut behind me, and the city greets me back. The air feels lighter than before as I step onto the path. A gentle breeze moves through the trees and dances down the lane, carrying little pieces of sunshine after rain. The cafe fades behind me, but the feeling stays the same, like a melody still playing long after the song has changed. The sidewalks shine beneath the sky, the clouds drift lazily above, and every corner seems to hold a different kind of love. No destination waiting, no schedule in my hand. Morning breeze avenue, everything feels new. Every step keeps finding rhythm under skies of endless blue. Morning breeze avenue, floating right on through. The world sounds a little sweeter when the groove is carrying you. A flower stand beside the market paints the street in shades of spring. A saxophone from somewhere distant adds another layer to the scene. A cyclist glides along the avenue, moving with effortless grace. The same slow confidence I wish I could bring to every day. A dog naps outside a bookstore, dreaming in the sunlight glow, while pages turn behind the window like stories learning how to grow. I keep walking with the music, the bass line matching every stride, and for a while the whole city feels perfectly aligned. Some mornings ask for nothing except that you enjoy them. Morning breeze avenue, everything feels new. Every step keeps finding rhythm under skies of endless blue. Morning breeze avenue, floating right on through. The world sounds a little sweeter when the groove is carrying you. The sunlight settles on the rooftops, the shadows grow small and thin. The day has found its momentum now and quietly pulled me in. The drummer finds another pocket, the guitar starts to gently climb, the kind of groove that makes you smile without even knowing why. Maybe life is made of moments like this one passing by. A warm wind on a city street and a cloudless summer sky. Not everything needs meaning, not every feeling needs a name. Sometimes it's enough to notice how beautiful today became. We spend so much time searching for somewhere else to be. Sometimes the best discoveries are the ones right in front of me. A little sunlight, a little breeze, a melody in motion. A simple day becomes a memory through a quiet devotion. Morning breeze avenue, everything feels new. Every step keeps finding rhythm under skies of endless blue. Morning breeze avenue, floating right on through. The world sounds a little sweeter when the groove is carrying you. The city keeps on singing its late morning tune, and I'll keep walking with it all the way through noon. Morning breeze avenue, everything feels new. The world sounds a little sweeter when the groove from halfway down the block. A familiar kind of comfort that makes me slow my walk. The bakery doors are open, the windows slightly steamed, and for a second everything feels softer than it seems. The scent of cinnamon and butter floats gently through the air, like a memory returning from somewhere, sometime, somewhere. People come and people go with paper bags in hand, and every face seems brighter than it did when the day began. Some moments don't need reasons, they simply feel like home. Cinnamon morning, sweetness in the air, little pieces of happiness waiting everywhere. Cinnamon morning, golden sunlight glow, life feels a little warmer than it did an hour ago. A couple shares a corner table, watching shadows slowly move. Someone taps a foot beneath the chair, following the groove. The coffee cups keep clinking, the record softly plays, and somehow all the ordinary things feel extraordinary today. The baker wipes his hands and smiles at someone by the door, the kind of scene I've seen before, yet still adore. The bass line rolls beneath it all, steady as a heartbeat's flow, holding every little moment in its warm and gentle glow. No need to rush the morning, no need to hurry through. Cinnamon morning, sweetness in the air, little pieces of happiness waiting everywhere. Cinnamon morning, golden sunlight glow, life feels a little warmer than it did an hour ago. The sunlight settles on the tables like honey on the wood. The room hums with conversation the way a favorite place should. Outside, the city keeps moving. Inside, the rhythm stays. A different kind of time exists in spaces built for days like these. The drummer finds a softer pocket, the trumpet starts to sing, and suddenly the smallest things feel larger than everything. Maybe joy arrives this way, without a grand design. A warm drink, a sweet smell, and a little peace of mind. Some memories are tied to places, some are tied to songs. Some begin with simple mornings and quietly live on. A scent in the air, a melody nearby, a feeling you can't explain, yet somehow it returns to you again and again. Cinnamon morning, sweetness in the air, little pieces of happiness waiting everywhere. Cinnamon morning, golden sunlight glow, life feels a little warmer than it did an hour ago. The music keeps on playing, the sunlight keeps it shining for a little while. Everything feels